All right, Kristen, thanks for taking the time. We saw today that you're back for next season. What was this season like? Because you played early on and then you sort of didn't see much time after that. How frustrating was this, and what are your goals for next season?
Yeah, first of all, I'm thankful to have gotten that sorted. I know it took a lot longer to announce than when it actually happened, but yeah, I'm grateful, and yeah, it's a bit frustrating early on. I think I got a run of games when we were battling through injuries, and somehow still found some goals in there, but didn't find the wins that we needed. And then when the team did find a rhythm and was healthy, I didn't get a run, but sometimes that's football, and just waiting for my opportunity, and then battled through a few injuries. Tried to come back a little bit earlier than I should have for the Toluca game, and set myself back. So just get healthy this offseason and be ready for when my name's called upon, because I know my role not necessarily is every time that I'm on the field, but when I'm not starting, and how I can affect the locker room and how can I affect the guys on the bench, passing information on to the young guys and that sort of stuff. So not just with statistics, which I think I still was number 4 on the team or number 5 on the team in points, but yeah, I know my value is not just if I'm starting that weekend.
This question's for JT. Coming back after the injury, and what has that meant this year, just to be able to, one, play soccer, and then to do it, I imagine, at a level that you would at least accept at the initial start there?
Yeah, no, I think it was a long year. It was a long year of rehab before that, so I'm just happy to be back playing and feeling 100% normal. And I'm looking forward to this offseason of just getting back to training and feeling good going to next preseason, whereas this year was kind of just doing everything I could to get 100%, whereas now I can improve on things and kind of look back from this year and assess what I did well and assess what I did wrong and kind of move from there.
This question's for Tucker. Tucker, first off, congratulations on getting your contract extended. Now that you have that option going into next year and you're going to be on the squad, what are you looking to accomplish next year? Do you have any personal goals? Thank you.
Yeah, appreciate it. First off, just thank God for another chance to play the game that I love next year and be a part of this locker room. I think we've built a special culture here. I think these 2 years for me I've learned a lot. I've seen the two, sides of the spectrum with MLS Cup and then missing playoffs this year. For me, it's taught me a lot, and I think for me personally, I'll keep some of those goals to myself, but simply it's just getting better every single day. I think continuing to speaking with Greg and the coaching staff and finding my role inside of the team and exactly what is expected of me on the field and how I can impact the game consistently. And then for sure for me, just adding more of an end product and impacting the game that way is something I'm really looking to do moving forward.
Mine's also for Tucker, and we saw early in the season we saw quite a bit of time from you and making an impact. And as the season evolved, there was less first-time minutes, and I'm wondering how do you look to become a more prominent figure within this team? And the times when you're with Ventura County, how in what ways does that help you with what you want to do here?
Yeah, 100%. Like I was saying earlier, I think it's just about me doing my best to improve every single day and never taking an opportunity for granted, whether it's a start, 5 minutes or 10 minutes, there's always an impact to be had on the game. And me personally, just trying to assess the situation of the game and how I can do that. I think I've talked through things like that with Christian, for example, or even JT giving me advice just on being a young guy, and every game may require something different of you, but being ready to take on your role head first and do everything with confidence. I think for me, it's just being consistent in every action and the coaching staff knowing that in any given moment, whether it's offensively, defensively, or anything in between, they can count on me. And as far as Ventura County, I think for us guys on the first team, it's a really useful minutes for us and games for us. Those kids have a lot of quality, and I think all of us, when we play together, it's fun to to see them develop, and we're all helping each other develop, and we all have the same goals to push our way through and have the breakthrough with the first team.
Question for Christian. I should preface this by saying we're technically, and I emphasize technically, co-workers because you played one game, I think, for Anaheim Bolts back in 2012. So point in that being that you're obviously local. So I just wanted to kind of check in and see how's it been being back home, and can being near family and friends, obviously, and familiar surroundings, can that do anything to sort of balance out a tough season?
Yeah, definitely. What a great game at the Bolts. That was at the Anaheim Convention Center. But yeah, no, it's definitely done well for me. You're able to escape some bad results that were going on, and be able to balance life out a bit more instead of having to go home and it's just you and your wife, and when the kids are in school, and not really able to escape that. But it's also given me an opportunity to be able to do things off the field that I normally wouldn't be able to, since I'm so embedded in the community. I've done some outreach stuff. I've been able to coach my daughter's ASO team because the league needed more coaches. So just things like that, to be able to be present in that and try and give back. Later in December, I'm trying to fund a fully funded camp for the community and stuff like that. So just trying to give back in areas that I know that are needed, and sort of just be present.